Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites, and hopefully add all kinds of cool games to your backlog or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. I'll tell you what, if you like rogues, I am so glad that you're here with us because that's all we play. Hey folks, I am excited to be out here with another newer game to the channel. This is a game that I demoed, a few weeks back, if I'm remembering right. And what we have here is kind of a combination of action roguelite, mining game, where you're coming down, you're running expeditions, and you're trying to find ore and all kinds of interesting loot to bring back and maybe create new items or new gear that's going to allow you to last longer down in the caves. Maybe you're going to bring back some interesting herbs and chemicals and visit the apothecary. There's all kinds of stuff that's going on with this game. And so we're going to have a run or two today and just hang out in the caves and see what we can see. And we'll talk about the game as we go along. But what I can tell you is that I'm having a great time with it. And I think you might too. This game came out into early access on November 17th. And in case you'd like to get your hands on it, I got you covered. There's a link to the Steam page right in the video description. But in the meantime, let's see what we can see. So if you look towards the top left, I have selected a few quests before coming in, and these are tasks that we have to try and knock out as part of our overall expedition of finding neat stuff. As long as we knock out one of those, we can call the escape pod, and the dwarves will come down and get us from above. But until we do that, we are stuck in the cave. But it's a good stuck. I very much like the cave. When you start out in the game, you don't have much. I have created a copper sword, a copper mining pick, and a number of other items. We've got some gear that I'm wearing now. These have been fashioned, all of these, using different types of ore and then fashioning ingots from the ore. Ooh, there's some bats. A lot of the attacking is timing based. You know, you kind of have to hit them and then watch out for their follow-up attack. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not great at it yet. So armor has been important to the goat, to the shock of none of you who have hung out here before. All right, so as you can see, we knocked out our medium slime task, and technically we can call the escape pod at this point. But why would we want to do that? We have much more exploring to do. Ooh, here's some fossils. Oh, look at this. A nice mine of, or I guess vein of copper ore, I should say. Now, every once in a while, and I believe these are random, there is a cave-in that happens. You kind of have to get out of the way of the falling rocks as fast as you can. It can be hard to do. But sometimes the stones that fall have precious ore in them. So it's kind of a help me hurt me if I'm being honest. All right, we need more fossils and we've got to find some bat. There's a bat. Perfect. All right. Cheers to you, by the way. I am out here with a mighty fine dark roast that I've been enjoying for quite some time. I'd have to look at the package more closely because I kind of just picked this up at random. Some of you heard the story about my wife getting Death Wish coffee. And it was a little strong. To quote Lewis Pollock, one of our great community members, the coffee had notes of chocolate and oh my god, I'm dying. It was a little bit caffeinated for me. Now, I don't have the type of pickaxe to mine that ore yet, but that's why we're out here. We're gonna eventually be able to open that up with our handy dandy blacksmith friend, who we'll introduce you to once we wrap up our expedition here. But as long as we're finding copper and all kinds of juicy stuff, we're gonna just continue. We're doing well from a health standpoint too. Now I know what you're thinking, Goat, where are you gonna put all this stuff that you're picking up? Well, I'm so glad you asked. There is a banker in the hub area, and he is happy to sell you space for all your stuff. You know, if you're one of those Skyrimmers that just had to pick up everything and, you know, maybe you had a whole room just devoted to all the potatoes that you were picking up. Did you pick up the potatoes in Skyrim? Maybe some of you did. There's plenty of room for that stuff. But this is a really nice, chill game. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I'm sure it gets a lot more hectic in spots. But so far, it's really been a nice, chill experience. Just come down, see what you can see. Grab some stuff, come back, get gold. Hey, here's some fossils. Perfect. Okay, wrapped up another quest. Now for the first quest, I believe you get some gold. But for every quest after that that you knock out in addition to the first, they give you some additional incentives. So if we can complete all 3 of these, we're not only going to get gold, but we're going to get a silver chest and a gold chest. All right, I'm going to actually back up and we're going to hit the main road. So I was about to tell you that the packaging of the coffee that I'm drinking right now, I believe this coffee might be connected to the band Green Day somehow. I'd have to do my research a little bit more. Oh, wow. Is that guy a rock biter? Man, biting something out there. But it's quite good. It's very good. Okay, so that is lead, I believe. And we've got to switch to our other pick that swings faster, but doesn't necessarily do the same amount of damage. So I like to carry both picks. I can also, you know, because of the damage, I can use this as a combat item in addition to the sword if I'm in a pinch and just need something. All right, we're still looking for some bats here. Happy to see the copper though. I had several runs where copper was pretty difficult to find, so happy to see its frequency here. All right. Oh gosh, all right. Remember those cave-ins we were talking about? Just gotta look for spots that aren't shaded because that's where the rocks are gonna fall. But let's, oh, see? Look at that rock has some copper in it. Any of the other rocks loaded with stuff? Doesn't look like it. I'm happy to take some free copper rock. That's pretty good. Now, might this be lead over here? No. I'm still learning the game. Okay. Looks like a little bit of a biome switch, maybe, in terms of the rock color. Let's keep going. Let's see if this opens up to anything. You can kind of see on the map there where the open space might show up. And I'm just going to go a little bit here and see if this opens up into something. Usually when I'm getting deep into these tunnels that I'm making, I'm always thinking to myself, boy, it would be really too bad if a cave-in happened right now. There wouldn't be much places to go. Oh, here we go. Getting into something. Definitely taking longer to demolish, but it seems like we're getting into something. I'd like for this to open up a little bit, you know? Maybe we want to go back, because it isn't looking like we're going to come into an open space. I also feel like I hear something breathing. Oh, maybe we're coming into something here, folks. Here we go. All right. Oh, God. Okay. I don't think this is going to go well. And he seems to have a gigantic life bar. Now, maybe we can do this. Let's see. So far, so good. I'm going to switch to the sword. It does a little bit more damage. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Outstanding. I'll take it. I don't think I want to fight too many more of him, or a bunch of him at once. Happy to see bats again. Now, I'm actually going to slide down to this gigantic hunk of meat, and we're going to eat a few of those. 15 health back at a time. Throw our torch on, too, just so we can see a little bit. Now, I think we can throw this, or maybe we can't. Okay, we can put one down. Light up the area a little bit. That's nice. There we go. There's some lead, I believe. Ooh, this is a good vein. Outstanding. And then we'll show off some of the things that you can do. Now, we nailed all of the requests, but you know, I'd argue that we still have plenty of inventory space. Oops, I thought that guy was dead. Plenty of inventory space, plenty of time to keep mining. So let's do it. Let's go for a little bit longer here. I don't know if we can maximize the map or not. Again, still learning. I know I can turn it on and off. More fossils. All right, let's knock out this area. And then let's go ahead and call for the escape pod. Oh wow, we're really getting some good stuff here. just get one more of these shinies is all. But damn it, you know, they keep popping the shinies everywhere and you're like, oh, well, it's another one. Oh, it's another one. All right, I promise after this one, we're calling the pod. All right, it's pod time. Now, we are gonna step in here and we're immediately gonna get attacked. We're gonna get rushed. Ooh, some ore in the wall. Lots of ore in the wall. You're like, goat? We talked about this. I know, we did. Now what I like to do is try and angle them towards the center so that when our escape pod arrives, they have a meeting with the business end of the pod. If you know, you know. Perfect. Okay, that went really well. Now, let's grab all of this. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. I can't mine that one yet. So, that's really good, those purplies. In fact, I don't know what those purplies are. That's how often I see them. Cheers to you. That was a great expedition. So here's all of our rewards because we completed all 3 of the tasks. We gotta do them in order. Let's see what the silver has to offer. Okay, we've got, I believe that is a glow potion. That's cool. I thought that was a health potion at first. Ooh, we have here a Viking helmet. We already have that same thing. So that's not as exciting. Here's our blacksmith friend. We're gonna show off the hub area real quick. Here's our banker friend. And I have opened up these spaces in the vault so far. I'm probably going to open up another one here, but basically what I do each time is I come back and I just transfer everything into the vault so that I can build up the biggest collection of potatoes the world has ever seen. So what are these? Amethyst shards. One of the more common gem types. They're saying it's common. I would disagree with that. That has not been my experience. But we're very early into the game as well. This is where you can make potions with various items that you can bring her. There's a part I remember reading in the old miner's handbook I read all those years back. The ruins in the caves hold secrets that will help you go deeper. It's the first thing a Greenbeard should know. I really like the look of this guy. If you've seen Gremlins, you know. If you know, you know. So he has various items that can be purchased for cash, and sometimes they're rare. Sometimes it's just, you know, your average everyday stuff. In fact, I'm gonna buy a few of these for next time. All right, folks, I think that's where we're gonna end things. That was a great expedition. I take that back. Let me show you the blacksmith real quick here, just so that you can see how this works if you missed the demo. So basically, you're taking your ore, you're converting it into ingots of many different types, and then you can use that to make better and better tools, weapons, and armor. And I would imagine we're going to open up even more items that can be smelted along the way. I'm super excited about it. You know what's really cool too? When you put the armor on, you can see it on your little dude. I love that. It's the little things like that that I love. Folks, this is a game called Below the Stone. It came out in early access on November 17th, and you can check it out further or wishlist it via the link in the video description. If you want to see more coverage of the game, let me know in the comments. Or hit the like button. That lets me know that people are enjoying this as well. I'm happy to play more and show the game off more, or maybe we just turn it into a series. Let me know. Let me know. Have a great one out there, and for all of you that are going to be getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope yours is awesome. Enjoy the time with family and friends. Give that brain some rest. And relax. And watch football and eat glorious foods. That's what I'm going to do. Take care. We'll see you next time.